Hello everyone, you are here with the Risk Podcast. I am Fabian and today we're here with Julie. Hi Julie, can you tell us a bit about yourself, your academic background, and which HAIIvVE you participated in?
Hi everyone, my name is Julie Nguyen. I'm in my third year of the BCom program specializing in finance, and I'm participated in the HAIIvVE.
Nice. Okay, have you thought about a career in RMI before HAIIvVE?
Well, for my previous internship, it involved a little bit of risk management, but it was mostly in the M&A side, so like merger and acquisition. It was not until I took a course at York. It's called Insurance and Risk Management course. That's when it sparked an interest for me, in risk management, and I found it's really interesting because the field required, deep understanding of both statistical models and also like real world factor as well. So I think it's really a promising career for myself.
What specific experiences or insights sparked your interest in RMI, and how did you decide to pursue opportunities in this field?
Yeah, definitely. So as I mentioned, the course that I took, I had a chance to participate in a simulation, an insurance simulation. That involved pricing, underwriting, and also minimizing risk and loss. So at that time, I also have a lot of friends who interning at risk as well, in previous HAIIvVE intern, and I heard a lot of positive things about it. So I'm like, I have to take this chance and apply for a HAIIvVE position.
So what were the challenges or major challenges and obstacles during the program, and how did you and your team overcome them?
Right, so a little bit about the program, the topic that we work on as well. So we were working for HAIIvVE Canada on a project called Ensuring the Net Zero Transition. So as you guys know, globally, scientists and everyone are trying to reducing the carbon emissions by 2050. So we in HAIIvVE are trying to work on the project and to find out how insurance companies can help these transition through their educational campaigns, product and services, and also their collaboration with the government and industry as well. So first challenge that we faced was that it's a broad topic to begin with, right? We kind of had an idea of what the topic is about, but in terms of like depth analysis, it was pretty hard for us to narrow down our focus and to come up with like the timeline of what we're gonna looking for in the next few weeks and so. So we actually come up with a lot of ideas, a question that we can look into. So the more research we did, the more question we asked, the more familiar with the topic. And also I'm really grateful for our mentors because they gave it a lot of insight about the topic and also the industry as well. So they actually gave it a lot of provoking questions so we can critically think about the topic and it become a guideline for us moving forward.
Wow, it's great to see the real world impact that your projects make, right? So can you share some specific examples of what you learned or accomplished during your internship?
Actually, the first thing that came to my mind was the Best Presentation Award. That's like the biggest accomplishment that we had. So after the first half of the research, we got second place for the midterm evaluation. So after the evaluation, we actually incorporate the feedback that you guys gave us into the final presentation. We also watch other team presentation as well to see what we can improve, and also in terms of the content, we really take the feedback from our mentors seriously to think about what they actually looking for in this project. And and I think the most important thing that makes us win as well was the practice. So we actually spent a lot of time on practicing how we sound, what the tone should be, how can we make it very engaging for the audience. And I remember a day before the presentation, we actually stay at the library until 10 p.m. to actually practice the whole presentation nonstop. So that's how we won the title, and it was we were very satisfied about what we did.
Wow, that's very dedicated. So did you make any meaningful connections during your program with your teammates, your mentors? And do you think networking is important during an internship?
Oh, definitely. So I'm very happy about this internship because I have made so many meaningful connections. At first, like I was very lucky to put in a team with my lovely teammates, Vishaka and Arushan. They are such bright students. They have great ideas, great perspective. We bond very well since the first day as well. And then even now, like I'm very grateful that we are from different disciplines, different programs, and we also a different stage of our academic journey. So I was in second year, my other teammate was in third and fourth year. So whenever it's come to any ideas or any question that we had, we all have different perspective. So let's say Julie can bring in, the finance perspective, Arushan can bring in the statistic perspective, or Vishaka can bring in her economics perspective. So it's really diverse. It's really interesting to see how people have different perspective in the team. And even now, when the program has ended, we still hang out, in downtown. We still go out for dinner. We still keep in very close contact. And definitely, it's really good to maintain those connections because one of my teammates, she was actually supporting me a lot when I applied for my next internship right now. And also, I want to thank my industry mentor and my academic mentor because, they, besides giving us a lot of insight, they also support us with our career moving forward. And we can always reach out to them if we have any, if we need any help. And specifically, I want to thank, the RISK team, the HAIIvVE team, all the management and all the staff, so you guys as well for organizing the program, very meaningful program. And I still maintain contact with a lot of people, and you are all one of the people that I share my great news with when I have my internship. So yeah, it's a very meaningful experience for me and knowing a lot of people.
Wow, that's very beautiful to hear, Julie. Has the HAIIvVE experience encouraged you to consider a career in the RMI field?
Oh yes, definitely. So as I said before, like I was interested in the field to begin with, like before I even enter HAIIvVE. So having an experience at HAIIvVE even encouraged me more to explore this field because it's actually a promising career, especially now that I know what is in the field and let's say what like a company like HAIIvVE, what they're doing, and specifically looking into the work and the tasks. I think it can be a promising career when I graduate. Yeah.
Do you have any final advice or words of encouragement for future HAIIvVE interns?
Right. So, I used to be a new HAIIvVE intern, and I think one advice that I can give to future HAIIvVE intern is to embrace all the opportunities and challenges that come to their way. Because I think on the first day, we're also struggle with we don't really know this topic. We have to do a lot of research. The VR as well, it was a new thing for us as well, it was a meaningful piece of the program. So just embrace the opportunity, embrace the challenge, and maybe one day you look back and you're so proud of what you have achieved. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those are great words of encouragement. Thank you so much, Julie. This was the HAIIvVE podcast. Thank you for tuning in.